Well, g'day everyone and welcome. Today we are having a squiz at Aztecs, The Last Sun. It is a new city builder and Aztec city builder published by Toplitz and developed by Play to Chill SA. Thank you very much to the devs for sending me a key and to Toplitz for sending me a key. This is out in early access. You can buy this for Australian $29.99. At the moment, and there will be a link below if you want to check it out. But for us, we are going to have a squiz at it, and we're going to start from scratch. And I haven't played it yet, so we're going to play through the beginning of the game. So I hope you enjoy Aztecs: The Last Sun. Let's get stuck into this. And we've got story, adventure, and survival mode. So a near effortless experience where difficulty is almost entirely disabled. Focuses on story, dialogue, and exploration. Survival mechanics may feel irrelevant in this mode. Close to the original experience with more room for mistakes. We'll go adventure. Recommended for a relaxed playthrough or newcomers to the genre. And then survival is a crafted experience, one designed for veterans of the city build survival genre. We are going to go adventure, and which is what the game recommends. And we are going to continue. You're about to start the game. Yes, we do want to start. Let's get stuck into this. Aztecs: The Last Sun.
Ruins lie ahead. From their stone, we shall raise our temple. This land will become Tenochtitlan, our home.
My lord, the journey from Kulwakan wasn't easy. That I understand. But we cannot rest yet. We must immediately start preparing for Akitometl's approach.
Akitometl's approach. Excellent. All right,
The
next.
Aztecs had to flee their previous home, Kulwakan, after their seemingly honorable proposal ended brutally. Ever since, they've been chased viciously by a man named Akitometl, who allegedly struck a deal with the moon goddess, seeking her powers.
So there was an introduction to this, which I will probably cut out because I'm not exactly sure as to whether the music is copyright or not. But we have been exiled as an Aztec clan, and it looks like we need to start up our own settlement.
I will adhere to your suggestion, War Advisor. We must settle now and start collecting resources in preparation for the impending attacks.
You're right, Tlatoani. There's no time to waste. We need to raise the temple and set up a blood zone before nightfall. It will grant us a much-needed advantage.
All right, my apologies. Windows just asked for my location for some reason. I don't know why.
We came upon the remnants of a fallen civilization, shattered stone, silent altars, and bones swallowed by time. Let us raise a temple to Huitzilopochtli upon these ruins. It shall become the beating heart of our city, Tenochtitlan. We must act swiftly. The ritual must be completed to summon the blood zone, a barrier that will keep us safe.
My goodness. So our objective is to build a main temple. These names, there's no way I would be able to pronounce these names. Why can't they go for something simple and call their settlement Vegemite? I don't know. Tenochtitlan or something. For sun and blood. Got to build the main temple. Okay, cool. So main temple, we rebuild. It's going to cost us resources, which is stone and wood. So 100 stone. 100 wood. We will start by rebuilding the main temple, which will be the beginning of our settlement.
The temple from the rubble. It's not in its full glory, but this is only the beginning.
It is definitely only the beginning. All right, she's a pretty good looking game. Okay, main temple ruins. The moon's first whisper.
Tlatoani, are you feeling well? You look pale. Visit me at the main temple.
Okay, so that's the god's advisor. So we need to talk to him. Whereabouts is he? General, upgrade, repair, condition, description, blood module. Oh, Blood module is a key part of the main temple that enables the activation of the blood zone necessary to protect the city. The module allows the hiring of priests to perform nightly tasks, make sacrifices, and collect blood from residents necessary for blood zone operations. The port functions as a lively transportation resource center. They have a marketplace and stuff like that. So how do I talk to him right there?
I keep dreaming of the same man over and over. At first I thought he was a mere manifestation of my doubts, but now I begin to think, could that be the Aikido metal of whom my advisors warned me about, the one who has been on our tail for so long?
The man in your dreams is dressed in rich robes, his eyes glimmering with vengeance, his wicked smile taunting. The things he says deeply trouble you.
I have found you in the end, Aztecs. There is no place where I can't reach you with the moon goddess's blessing.
That is definitely him.
When the sun falls and the moon takes its place, it's then that I shall strike. You will taste my wrath in the end, for my name is Akitometal, emissary of the moon goddess.
You decided that you could no longer bear these visions alone, so you shared them with the High Council.
So it is true. Akitometal allied with the moon goddess and used that to find us. We must be ready for him before dusk. Only the blood zone can protect us now.
Akitometal's threat left us uneasy. This man, wielding the power of the moon goddess, poses a great danger to our newly founded city. We must take precautions and prepare to launch a blood zone for the protection of our people. To do that, first, we have to start producing wood.
Let's do it. Let's start producing wood. Okay, it does have push to pause by the looks of it. So begin the blood zone ritual in the blood module, build the woodcutter's outpost and start wood production. All right, cool. Okay, port general. No, not in there. It's down the bottom here. There we go. What have we got? Resources, woodcutter's outpost. Now, let's have a squiz out here. Where are we going to put it? Well, we're probably going to end up building in here. So I think I will put it right here. Now, can I rotate? Yes, with the R. Lovely. And we'll throw him right there. And we'll let that build. All right, cool. So do we have little Aztecs coming out? Yes, we do. This is as far as we can zoom in. So I was hoping to sort of zoom in a little bit further than that. So they are on their way now. Roads and canals. So we can actually create roads in here as well. Do they? Yeah. There we go. So we'll do that as well, and they can build a road, and that'll speed things up running through there. Cool. Under the resources tab, yep, no worries. Connect the woodcutter's outpost to the main temple, so you do have to use roads. Assign commoners to the woodcutter's hut, so yep, all right, cool. We can do that as soon as this has been built, which is being built right now. Is there a yes up the top there? Let's get them moving. And we'll get that happening really, really quickly. And they are building the roads, but it looks like there's aqueducts and stuff like that as well. Canals, at least. So that's actually pretty cool. Looking forward to seeing how it plays out. All right, lovely. Let's assign some people. So let's go maximum, which is 5, and select a work area. We can start by chopping all of this down, I think.
After the successful reconstruction of the main temple and the establishment of the woodcutter's outpost, we have depleted our resources. To continue production, we need a place to store the wood being cut.
Excellent. Excellent. Let's build ourselves a storehouse then. Where are we? Resources, food, technology, beacons. Let's go into resources and a main storehouse, which is actually quite large. So I think what we might do is throw that right in the corner here. And it's a little bit away, but not too bad. So wood, we can store up to 200 wood. What's this saying? The building's not connected to the storehouse. Well, it's not, because we're actually building the storehouse at the moment. Nothing else up here is unlocked at the moment, but I'm assuming that that is going to be unlocked at some point in time. It looks like we have 7 unemployed captives and 7 overall captives. So we have captives. We have 20 unemployed commoners, 25 commoners. We have 5 unemployed nobles and 5 overall nobles. So there is definitely a hierarchy. And 37 overall residents as well. Cool. Let's get that built, and we'll get moving. So really good looking game though. Very, very good looking game. There we go. Lovely. And that should be connected to the road. The road is not connected. Okay, so do we have to throw a little bit of road in there, do we? Looks that way. Okay, the road is connected though. The road is connected. Oh no. Is that going to be an issue? No residents assigned and the road is not connected. Connect the main storehouse to the main temple using a road. Well, we do have a road there. Assign commoners to the main storehouse. It is definitely saying that the road is not connected. I hope that we're not going to have to pull that down again. Let's maybe throw that in there and build that there. There we go. That might work. That might let us get away with it. So come on, guys, come and build that. I wonder whether it's the it's not the captives that are doing that. Let's throw the maximum amount of people in there and they can start doing that. So we've got a manage tab as well, which allows us to upgrade, destroy, repair. So obviously we're going to have to repair stuff, but it sounds like we're going to get attacked.
The woodcutter outpost to the storehouse.
Okay, so let's connect that to there. Main storehouse. Yep. Where you can create and remove connections. Lovely. Press that to remove, press that to add the connection. That should be okay. Is it? No. What's it say? Establish a chain connection between there. Establish a logistics chain. Click edit in the buildings panel. Okay, so we need to click edit in here. Where is edit in here? No, it's not in here. Can't see. Work area select. Go to edit. Press to add the connection. Did that add a connection? Okay, no, it didn't. All right, let's go back into here. Edit. Connect to there. Oh, yeah, I got it now. There we go. Lovely. It took me a while, didn't it? I probably should have just opened my eyes, but you guys know me. You guys that have been around around the channel for a long enough time as well. Assign workers to the woodcutters outpost. Connections. Okay, so where's the connections? Woodcutters outpost connections. Where are we? There. There are no commoners assigned to the connections. So how do we do that? There. That's it. We've got to do it inside the main storehouse. All right, cool. So we've done that. We have assigned somebody the connection, and they will actually be running back and forth and transporting all of that wood there. So Lovely. Estimated none an hour estimated. Looks like they've already done 97. So they'll be able to keep moving now that we have that connection established. So that's actually pretty cool. I like the whole idea of having to set up your connections and set up your logistics and stuff like that. That's actually really, really cool. Especially when you get later on in the game. So, but all looking very, very good at the moment. So we've got a fair area here, and we've got some pretty good defense and stuff. And I guess unless we get attacked by sea, but we'll see what happens. Let's get some stuff happening. I think we may actually consider starting to build some households and stuff if it'll let us. There's a stone miner's outpost. I just don't want to get way ahead of the beginning tutorial. Begin the blood zone ritual. Okay, cool. So I guess we go into here.
Before I let you run the Empire on your own, I think we should have one more conversation.
Okay, let's have one more conversation.
Almighty Tlatoani, we stand beside you in the governance of this glorious city.
I wouldn't call it a city at the moment, to be honest.
What he means is that we are here to serve and support you. How might you lend your wisdom to my rule?
I shall offer notes about the role of the monarch and lay down tasks that shall guide you towards prosperity. However, the degree of my aid remains yours to decide.
Yet, why should you need our guidance? You are the Tlatoani. Your word is law. The old snake would only slow you down.
The choice is in your hands, Tlatoani. You can always change it later.
Okay, just give me some hints, or I don't know. Just give me some hints. Just give me some hints. All right, lovely. So
Metal is coming. We need to operate very quickly. We need to build the blood module and initiate the launch of the blood zone to ensure the safety of our residents. In order to build the module, we need wood and stone, so we need to start acquiring these resources.
Okay, cool. Let's build ourselves a stone hut, which is in here. Stone cutter's hut. Well, we have a fair bit of stone out here, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this guy out here. I think we'll throw him out there. We'll build ourselves a road connecting all of that. Probably to there and up here. And then through there. Like that. Okay, cool. Let's get that built so that we can get some stone happening, because we currently have no stone. We've got 42 wood. What's it going to cost us to build? Where are we? There's medical facility, there's beacons, expedition stuff. Expedition sounds pretty cool. Citizens, storehouse, we don't need another storehouse. Food, we've got a fisherman's outpost and stuff. But I can't find what we need to build. So let's slow that down and assign some people to here. We'll assign the maximum amount of people. We will also set up a connection to here. No. Let's do that again. You'd think I'd be a professional at that by now. Go to from there to there. Come on, you can do it. Okay, so we've got that set up. And I've got the area set up where they're starting to do stone. So we should start actually producing stone now, which is 6 stone an hour. Deliver stone. We need 50 stone to the storehouse before we can actually build the blood module in the main temple. Now, where is the blood module? Blood module is right there. Key part of the main temple. All right, so that's going to, I'm guessing that's going to protect us, isn't it? Probably also need to consider building some places for our people to live, but at the moment, I don't think we can. We don't have enough stone, so, but it is going to cost us a fair bit, I think, to build the stone. So let's get the stone happening, and we'll wait until we've actually got 50 stone. So, how many people do we have? We've got 5 unemployed commoners at the moment. So what we might do... No, deliver stone. So we've delivered 12. Oh, we've delivered 25. That's not too bad. So it's not going to take too long to do. So, but yeah, it's going to be... whether we build bridges and stuff like that, we're going to have to end up filling out all of this area here as well, which is going to be pretty crazy. All right, so we've got 37, and that person is just frantically moving stuff between the storehouse and the stone house, or the stone miners outpost. But I do like the graphics on the buildings and stuff. I do like them very, very much. They look pretty cool. I wish I could zoom in just a little bit, just a little bit more. I just want to zoom in just a little bit more. All right, lovely. So we've done that. Now what we need to probably do is we can probably build the blood module, can we? Blood module build. So 50 wood, 50 stone.
The blood zone needs blood for activation. Fortunately, we still have one remaining vessel.
One remaining vessel.
Blood in the vessel, but it's enough to activate the blood zone.
Okay, collect a vessel with the remaining blood. It will allow for the activation of the blood
You can
zone.
start the ritual here, in the blood module tab.
Okay, cool. Do we start it in the blood module tab? Yeah, we do. So the noble princess Tozi, ready to unite with the sun, will raise the mythical blood zone to shield ourselves from the moon's attacks. Let's begin that ritual.
The blood zone is formed. As long as it's fed blood, it will protect us within its boundaries from the moon's attacks. But now we're limited to what's inside the barrier. Finite land and resources. That's the price of safety.
Okay, interesting. So it's like a safety dome.
Now that the blood zone is up, our people finally feel safe. We can focus on tending to their needs.
Yes, indeed. Like building some houses.
The growing issue of homelessness is not only impacting the lives of our people, but also undermining trust in the city's leadership. If left unaddressed, it could lead to sickness spreading across the city. We must act quickly to provide shelter and restore trust among residents.
Excellent.
I hope I didn't endure so much just to sleep in the mud.
No, you
Must
didn't.
act.
All right, so where are we going to put these houses? Well, I might throw a couple here. I don't know how... I actually don't know how many they hold. Insufficient resources stone. So we've got stone happening now. Basic housing for 5 population. We have 37 population, so there you go. So we're going to need probably 8 houses, I reckon. Anyway, did I calculate that right? Probably not. Probably not. So what do we got down the bottom here? We've got homelessness, we've got lack of water, we've got hunger, and we've got sickness. Is there anything else we can build resource-wise? There's a main storehouse, a gold miner's outpost, a stone workshop, a wood workshop. can't see anything else there. There is a fisherman's outpost. I can't see... There's a garden, but I can't see anything for water at the moment. Stone workshop, wood workshop. No, there's definitely a cookhouse. I think we might actually build ourselves. Let's build ourselves a fisherman's outpost, which takes 15 stone. Yeah, 15 stone and 20 wood. So I think we'll get a fisherman's outpost in here. Needs to be on the ground, so it actually has to be right on the ground. Okay. There we go. If we throw that in there and then we get a road hooked up to there, we can actually start getting food in. So let's run that road down there. Let's go from there to here. And do we have an idea on how much is being stored in here? We do, down the bottom there, how much we can store of each at least. All right, cool. We'll let people go out there and we'll get that running.
Some households do not have access to water. We need to change this as soon as possible. Otherwise, residents will start getting sick.
All right, so this is how I'm guessing canals is what we do. Use mud digging to gather mud. Use mud digging to provide water to the households. Mud digging. Ah, yes. Okay, cool, cool. All right, so start on water. So if we run this down here like that, then that should get water to there. And then we're going to have to consider probably other stuff as well. Could we go from there across here? We don't have enough wood. Cool. Oh, actually, that will destroy 12 wood. So we do need to be very, very careful of that as well. We're probably going to need to build some more houses now as well. So we're going to throw another one there. And we don't have enough stone. So we're going to wait for some more stone to come through. And they're going to actually start to build those canals. That's actually really cool. That's actually really, really cool. Looks like they're going quite well on there. Let's get some speed happening. Use mud digging to gather mud. All right, so we've got that. Let's see. Permanent modifiers. Unsheltered residents -8. Unsheltered residents -20. Okay, well, we're starting to. We're starting to. Does it say yet? We do have 5. So we need another 4 huts. So we definitely need to get another 4 huts. So what I think I might do is I might get another bit of road and I might run that through here like that. Confirm. We're going to have to worry about that later. I don't want to, I really don't want to, cannot overlap with the entry point. Okay. Overlap with the entry point to the road, probably, maybe. And we're going to have to consider how we get water out to here as well. Which is going to be an issue, isn't it? Especially considering, but if we throw some houses, as another 2 houses in here, and then behind them we put one of these, and then we put another road, I think we'll be okay. So if we go one there and confirm that, and then we run some mud digging through here, it's going to destroy, it's definitely going to destroy that outside of the blood zone. So we may have to go up the side here, I think. May have to go straight through there like that. Oh man, I'm a little bit concerned about the about the amount of wood that we're getting rid of there. That's a little bit of a problem. And then we're going to have to throw another road in here like that. So we're going to have to go up there and up there. And then we're going to have to put another 2 homes in here. So we're going to have to put one there. Like that. And one there as well. And then that should house all of our population, right? At the moment, I said we only really need to build 6. Oh yeah, because we've got slaves. So let's cancel that, and let's cancel that as well, because we're only going to need 6. Now he should be within the water zone, but yeah, he will be within the water zone once we get that happening. Cool. All right, lovely. So everybody's doing all of their thing, and we are protected from the moon goddess at the moment. Over here, we are going to need to move our work area up to here, I think, by the looks of it. Up here, let's see, what have we got stone-wise? 37, raw food, wood. I'm going to take 2 people off of there, and I'm going to assign 2 people to here. Then we need to connect to the warehouse. Edit mode. We'll connect to there. And we will need to assign somebody. Let's see. We'll assign 1 person into there. How many people do we have that are unemployed? We have 5 unemployed. So I think what we might do, add 1 more person to there, add 1 more person to here, and then that should leave us with 3 to do the building and stuff like that. All right, here we go. Assign workers. Yep, no worries. We're aware of that. Beautiful.
There's still much to do before nightfall. To prepare well, we should commit one of our nobles to become the sun's priest. When that's taken care of, we must ensure that our tanks are filled with blood, which will fuel the blood zone. To do that, we have to sacrifice the captives.
Right, let's prepare. Let's prepare.
Only the sun priests, shielded by its light, can walk beyond the blood zone. We need them if we're to survive when night falls.
All right, so we need to assign. We need to sacrifice some stuffs. 5 nobles. Let's commit a noble.
To maintain the blood zone, we need to fill the tank with blood. Sacrifice the captives. Their blood will allow us to maintain the blood zone.
Okay, so sacrifice the 7 captives. Current blood 220. It's a bit brutal. It's a bit brutal. All right.
Captives are a good source of blood, though we have no way of getting more now. This, however, is something to dwell on later.
It's definitely a little bit brutal. That's going on there.
It's close. Beware.
Just close your eyes. Close your
Fog has
eyes.
appeared.
All right, how do we go here?
This is a
Interesting.
blood zone. How did you get it to work?
Because we are legends.
Look, sunken temples emerge from the fog. We can obtain blood there.
Oh, so we can do expeditions.
The sunken temple is an ancient defense mechanism. Send a priest here to try to extract blood from it.
Excellent, which means we're going to need to build a... what do we got? Find the sunken temple outside the blood zone and send a priest to gather blood. Acquire blood. Okay. Here. Send a priest. Alright, so we're going to send a... Oh, did that... There's something went on there. All right, cool. So I'm guessing night time is a little bit of a problem. So we need to survive through night. At least we've got some fishing and we've got some food coming through. We've got blood, 175 of 1,000. So we need to main that.
People found us in the end.
The
Cool.
rest of our people have finally found us. A group of commoners and nobles have arrived. Let's build homes for them and put their hands to work.
Let's do it. Let's build some homes for them and put their hands to work. So we're going to build you there. We're going to build you there. Now, how far does that zone go? If I build over here, I don't think we're going to have enough room. So we may have to build in here. So what I might do is I might get the woodcutters and I might have them cut this area down here so that we can throw some more stuff in here. Do we have somebody over here? Yes, they are gathering. Beautiful. And our wall is being attacked. And every time our wall is attacked, I believe our blood goes down. So there you go. Very, very interesting. What's this? Ah, there we go. We've got to take all of those people. Homeless in the city. They'll start getting sick after 24 hours. Let's build the buggers some homes then, shall we? Let's see. I'm going to build a mud digging through here. Like that. All the way through to there. And then I'm going to build some more houses in here. So there we go. Some more roads. We'll create another road through here like so. And we'll create another bit of road down here. There we go. Lovely. And I don't want to go through there at the moment. So that's going to give us enough room. How many homeless do we actually have? Sign workers, yes. That's all right. That's cool. We've got 25 homeless.
It's not over yet. Get ready. The night is coming, during which my...
Without the help of the gods, we will not survive. Every night we will need blood to protect the city, and there is a limited amount of it in our veins. However, we can benefit from divine help. By sacrificing grace in the main temple, we can obtain blood. On the other hand, the grace you do not sacrifice will ensure the favor of the gods and various rewards.
Ooh, sacrifice grace to receive blood. All right, so he's going to come back.
You can see your current state.
We managed to survive.
We did.
Such a monarch, we don't have to worry about anything.
Excellent, excellent. See? Simi's got it all. Simi's got it all under control.
Temporarily repelled Ahitometal's attacks, and now we must focus on the Empire's growth to become stronger before he comes again. However, hungry residents are weak residents. To ensure a steady supply of meals for our residents, build a fisherman outpost to gather raw food. Then construct a cookhouse to produce meals from the raw food.
Will
Now it's time
do.
to focus on preparing meals.
Will do. Cookhouse. Which is going to go right in
Great
here.
Huitzilopochtli, hear our requests and help us survive.
That's not going to leave enough room for a road in between there. Do we need a road in between there? Probably not. Let's throw that in there. And we've got our woodcutters working over here, but I'm guessing that it says to sacrifice some grace. How do we say? Oh, you can see our blood pool is not very, very big. Sacrifice 5. It wants us to sacrifice 5. So let's do that. But anyway, guys, this is Aztec. Aztecs the Last Sun. Very, very interesting concept there, keeping this area as it is. So so what we're going to do is we'll keep our eye out for stuff. But I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget that there is a link below that you can use to find the game on Steam. That was a mistake. I'm going to cancel that, and I'm going to do that and that so that they're both close to the water. Yeah, so there's a link below. You can get it for yourself there. It is available in early access. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I will see you all next time. Bye for now.